Hello everyone, and for today's Figma quick tip, I'm going to share with you how to create a draggable object within Figma. So let's create a prototype with this pin being a draggable icon that you can drop at any point at this map. So first I'll create a frame here, and then for this map to be my background, what I'll do is click the map, select the fill image here, hit Command C and Command V to make this frame have the background of this image, as you can see here. So now it's not that I have an image within this frame. The background itself is set to be this image. I will show you why this is important later. I'll get my pin, which is a component, Command C and Command V within my frame here. And what I'll do now is to hit Shift A to wrap this component of the pin in a new frame that I'll call drag. It doesn't even to be an auto layout frame, just a regular frame will do, but it's just for organization, I'll keep it that way. So let me put it here in the center to make it easier. And what I have to do now is make this frame, this drag frame that is actually wrapping my pin, make it bigger than the screen itself. I'm hitting Shift Command Option to make it grow from the center. And now I have to select my screen, go to Prototype, and set the Overflow instead of not scrolling to both directions. Let me go to the prototype. I can drag it anywhere I want. Even so, I can drag it all the way off the screen, and we don't want that to happen. So for my drag frame to overflow the right amount of pixels of my real screen, I have to set the dimensions to be twice the size of this real screen, less the size of the elements that I'm dragging. So I'll click here, I'll come to the design, see the width, I'll copy this width, get my drag item here, change here, Command V, and I'll put this 2 times its value less 32, that is the size of my icon here. So I'll hit Enter, Center, and I'll do now the same for the height. Hit Enter once again and recenter it. When I drag it, if I try to drag it all the way off the screen, when I let it loose, it goes back to the screen corners. So yeah, I can pin it everywhere in the map without the risk of losing my pin. Now I'm gonna explain you why you have to put this background instead of an image itself. Let me show what happened. So I'll remove background image here, and I'll set the entire image within this frame here. It feels like it's exactly the same that we have before, but then I try to go the prototype here, and I try to make it draggable. As you can see, it drags all things together. That's actually because we're scrolling the screen itself and the content is staying at the same place, but it gives the feeling that you're dragging the element. So since the map is now like any other element in the page, making this pen effect. So if you want this pen effect, this is how you can achieve it. If your background is not an image, but other frames and container, what you need to do, get this drag container here, wrap it in a new frame. And now this frame, you can set it to the same size as your screen. Now, instead of setting the frame for the screen itself for this behavior here, I need to set this new frame that I created wrapping my drag. And remember, the drag goes overflowing the screen, but this frame here has to be the same exact size of my screen. And now I put it to both directions. So let's see how it goes in the prototype. Works exactly like the previous version. Okay, so that's it for this Figma quick tip. I really hope it helps you with your future prototypes. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel for more content like this, share with your designer folks, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.